Good morning to everyone. Once again, welcome to Geography class. In this class, we are going to see the chapter number 2, second part. In the part second, we are going to see the latitudes and longitudes. So let's proceed. Before moving, I request once again, have a notebook and a pen to copy down the important point from this presentation. Let's proceed. Chapter number 2, globe, latitudes and longitudes. In that topic number 2 is here. Today we are going to see the important parallels of only latitudes. So let's proceed. First I will ask few questions to you. We will have a little bit presentation on that. Then after we will go to our main topic. Point number 1. Here the introduction part is speaking about the earth. Earth is here. Earth has a spherical shape which is top compressed and the center is bulged. So you are seeing the earth is moving. The next, the earth has many land masses, water bodies. In order to locate places on the earth, we divided it into latitudes and longitudes. So latitudes and longitudes. So many landforms are there. As in our previous presentation also we had seen about how we are locating any place. So the latitudes and longitudes are very important to locate any place. Next, the earth in a grid. So here the latitude and longitudes like a grid line drawn on the graph sheet, right? And allow us to locate the place on the earth with respect to the fixed reference point. Next, say this one. Then we are having longitudes and latitudes, equator, prime meridian, right? Like that. Please observe properly once again. Once again I am showing for you. Please see properly. Okay, now it is going to be clear. First, earth is here, then all the directions. After that, the longitudes and latitude, and the final 0 degree is equator, and another one is prime meridian, which we are going to see in the upcoming presentation. So here the whole grid is here. So this grid is speaking about the longitudes and the latitude, the whole web. Okay, and with that particular help we are easily able to locate any place. Next, the equator, an imaginary line run from east to west, divides the earth into two equal half, northern and southern hemisphere. In our previous class we stopped here. We were talking about equator, that's an imaginary line which divides the earth almost into the two equal parts and which are making the upper part the northern hemisphere and the south part southern hemisphere. Next, latitudes and longitudes. So here we are seeing this, the latitude named as the degree. It makes with the center and the center intersects of the equator and the prime meridian. Longitudes similarly in the same pattern. Let's see. First, all the direction, equator, prime meridian. So these circles you are seeing, these are the parallels of latitudes. Okay, parallels of latitude. And this red one is line is speaking about equator. That is having the whole circle to the earth. Right? Next. 10 degree, 35 degree and 90 degree. Okay? North latitudes are north of equator, south latitudes are south of. This is common from here, northern hemisphere. From here, this is the southern hemisphere. Next, locate New Delhi on the world map. So here we are seeing how to locate New Delhi on the world map. So here we are seeing the world map here, right? India is here, New Delhi is here, right? So we are seeing, first we are seeing this 0 degree, that's the equator, it's here, equator, okay? So these are latitudes, and the line which are running from north to south, they are longitudes, right? The lines running from west to eastward, they are called as latitudes, they are parallel in nature, right? So New Delhi is here. We are taking equator here point, then this point, New Delhi. Move 28 degree, then 35 in towards the north, right? Then prime meridian, move so and so. So this part how we are locating. So locate New Delhi on the world map. You are having the atlas with you. In that you can see what are latitudes, what are longitudes, and after that you can easily search the place or locate any place. Then next, start at 0 degree, then moving towards this, then this, then moving upward, then we are having New Delhi, okay? Start at 0 degree and 0 degree, that means this and this at the center from here, right? Then we are moving towards the eastward, then we are moving it. That is the primary line. Now let us go to our textual language. The equator is an imaginary circular line and is a very important reference point to locate places on the earth. All parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called as parallels of latitude. From the equator moving up to pole, from the north side and from the south side, both are called as parallels of latitudes. They are parallels of latitudes in the north side and in the south side. Latitudes are measured in degree. Just equator is having 0 degree, right? Next, the equator represents the 0 degree since the distance from the equator is either of the poles is 1/4 of the circle round, and the earth it will measure the 1/4 of 360 degree, that is 90, which I was speaking to you. Just the circle was there and the equator is there, and from north then coming to the center we are having the 90 degree, that part. Thus the 90 degree north latitude marks the north pole and the 90 degree south latitude marks the south pole. We are going to see with the help of particular picturization. As such, all the parallels north of the equator are called as north latitudes, which are in north, and similarly all the parallels south of the equator are called as south latitudes. Okay? Next, the value of each latitude is therefore followed by either the word north and south. Generally, this is indicated by the letter N and S. N stands for north direction, S stands for south direction. Already you all are knowing this. For example, both Chandrapur, one of the places there, and that is situated in Maharashtra, India, and Belo Horizonte in the Brazil south are located on the parallels of about 20 degree latitude. Okay, let's see. But the former is 20 degree north of the equator and the latter is 20 degree south of it. We therefore say that the Chandrapur is situated at 20 degree north latitude and Belo Horizonte is situated that's 20 degree south. So here the part when we are moving above the equator, we are having the north latitudes. When we are moving below the equator, that is called as south latitudes. So here 20 degrees south latitude and 20 degree north latitude. We see in figure 2.2 that as we move away from the equator, the size of the parallels of the latitude decrease. So to have a more understanding on this, we are going to see the figure number 2.2. Okay, figure number 2.2. So this is the figure 2.2. First, as we are seeing equator, then moving on, so that it is decreasing, the distance is decreasing, right? So these are 20 degrees south, this is 20 degree north. Equator above side all are north and equators below side all are south latitudes. And we are denoting by the N letter, that's for north, and S letter for the south one. Next, this particular photograph, figure number 2.2, latitude, it's your homework. You have to draw and label it in your notebook. So today's homework, first homework is you have to draw the latitudes in your notebook. Figure number 2.2. Please copy it down. Figure number 2.2. After that, we are going to see the important parallels of latitudes. First, beside the equator, we are having some important latitudes. First, the north pole indicates the 90 degree north. The south pole indicates the 90 degree south. Then after there are 4 important parallels of latitude. Very, very important latitudes are there. They are 4 and we are going to see them. So they are, first one, Tropic of Cancer, which is having the degree 23.5 degree north in the northern hemisphere, because it is N, that means N denotes for north direction, that means in northern direction. Then Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degrees south, that means in the southern hemisphere. Then we are having the Arctic Circle 66.5 degree north, that means in northern hemisphere, north of the equator, and Antarctica Circle, this again the same degree, and the south of the equator. Okay, so whatever these 4 are there, they are the very, very important latitudes, right? These 4 are very important latitudes. Next, with the help of photograph, we are going to see. See here, this is the book photograph, right? This figure 2.3, important latitudes and heat zone, right? So today we are not going to discuss about the heat zone, but you have to see only the important latitudes, right? So here, first one is 0 degree, that's an equator, right? Then Tropic of Cancer, above the equator, that means north. Below the equator, Tropic of Capricorn, that means 23.5 degrees south. Then above it, that is the Arctic Circle here, 66.5 degree north, and below the equator here, Antarctica Circle, 66.5 degrees. And these are the fridge zone, North Pole and South Pole. So again, this is your second homework. You have to draw and label the diagram of important latitudes. Only you have to draw the important latitudes. No need to mention the heat zone, because when I am going to discuss with you, I am going to explain you that topic. At that time only you do this one. Okay. Next, moving further. Then we are having some important latitude. So first, this is the Earth. Equator is there first. Okay. This center line, equator 0 degree. Then this 2 line, above and below, so that is going to be from the north and south. So above, Tropic of Cancer, below, Tropic of Capricorn. And the degree you are already knowing, 23.5 degrees south, 23.5 degree north. Then we are moving to the Arctic Circle and Antarctica Circle. Here the Arctic Circle is here and downside Antarctica circle is there. Next, your today's homework is that you have to draw the two diagram. First one is the latitude, which I have shown you. That means the figure number 2.2 and the figure number 2.3. That's important for latitudes. They are Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctica Circle, including equator. Right? The diagram should be neat and clean, and no need to mention the heat zone in that. I will place you homework to draw the heat zone when I am going to explain that particular topic. Till then, whatever we have seen in this particular topic, have a note making of that and be safe and secure at your home. Thanking to each and everyone. Jai Hind.